Hi everyone, I'm Jill
And I'm Janet.
and we're going to teach you how to make this little sheep. Sheep appear often in the Bible. They're very important to the Hebrew people who depended on them for their livelihood. But sheep are also used as a symbol for God's people. It says in the Bible that the Lord is our shepherd, which means he looks after us just like a shepherd looks after his or her sheep. So before we begin, we need to gather our materials. What do we need, Janet?
So we'll need some card, and I just used an old cereal box, because that's what I had lying around. And you need two things to draw around because you're going to make a circle. So I found an old yogurt pot and an egg cup. They're just the right size. So whatever you've got in the kitchen in the house, you'll need some scissors and a pen to draw around. You'll need some glue, a pipe cleaner, and
Some wool.
some wool. These are all just bits that I found in my knitting bag, so perhaps your mum or grandma might have some that you could use. Any colour, doesn't have to be white or black. But what you will need to do is make it into a small ball like that to enable it to go through the hole. Okay, so we'll get started. The first thing that you need to do is make your circle. And I think this is the hardest bit, so you might need some help from a grown-up. You need to draw around your largest part first, and then in the middle put your smaller pot and draw around that, so that you've got two circles on the card. And then you cut it out. I'll show you, because the hardest bit is cutting the middle out, and you might need a grown-up to help you with that because it's quite tricky. So to cut the middle bit out, I found it best to almost fold it in half and make a snip just in the middle, and then you can put your scissors through the snip and then continue to cut the inner circle out, so that you end up with a circle like that.
Like a donut.
Like a donut. So then you need to get started with your wool, and I just found it again easiest just to sellotape the first bit of the wool onto the card. You can probably do it without the sellotape. You just tape the start of the wool onto your card, and then you just wind the wool through the circle. You've got to be very patient because you need to go round and round, in and out through the hole. And it doesn't matter if you're not covering all of the card to start with, because once you've gone round all the way once, you then just keep on going really till you've got it as thick as you want. Depends whether you want how thick or thin you want your sheep.
This one's quite a fat sheep. This one's a bit thinner.
Some of it depends what kind of wool you use. If you use thicker wool, you'll go round quicker than if you use finer wool, which is what I've got at the moment. So you keep going round like that. Like I say, it doesn't really matter if you don't cover all of the card to start with, because then you can just, once you've gone all the way around, just keep going over and over. And it doesn't matter if you're not very neat. And eventually you get it. I've got one that I had to go at earlier on. And the next thing that you need to do is to put your pipe cleaner. Now, I didn't have any black pipe cleaners, so I thought, but what I did have was some glittery ones. So I thought, rather than going to the shop and buying some more, I just made my own black one. And I just got my silver or any colour pipe cleaner and wound some black wool around it. So now I've got a black and sparkly legs for my pipe cleaners. So you just hold it in place and you just keep on winding the wool like you were doing before, round and round. And every time you get to the pipe cleaner, it'll hold it in place. You hold it in place to start with, and then you just keep going round and round as much as you want. The other thing that I did was I just attached a little loop as well. If you want to be able to hang it in your window or on the end of your bed, then just put a little hanging loop. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine.
There we go, like that.
And then you keep on until you've got your sheep as big as you want it, really. And then the next thing you need is some card, either some black card if you've got it. If you've not got any black card, any colour of card, and then you can just colour the white card or whatever colour with your black felt pen if you've got one, or a crayon, and you cut out a little face. And on the face you can either draw some eyes, or you can use, if you've got some googly eyes, but to draw them is absolutely fine. And then you'll just need this little bit of hair. Would you say that's hair?
Yeah, hair.
Yeah. So again, if you just, to make the hair, just make a few loops. Just go round and round. Again, you might need a grown-up to help you with this because it's a little bit fiddly. And it depends how much hair that you want. Cut it off and then get another little bit. Tie it together. And then just snip the ends with your scissors. And then I would probably say that's probably a bit long, so just snip a few bits off. And then just glue that into place. If you've got some glue, or sellotape it on if you've not got any glue. And then the last thing that you need to do is to put the head onto the sheep. So again, you can glue it. Some people might have some little sticky pads that you can use to put on the back, but I'm sure that glue will be fine. And then you just stick it on there. And there, you've got your sheep. So we hope you enjoy making that.
And yeah, it'd be great to see some of these hung in your windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Enjoy crafting.
Bye.
Bye.